Good, MP? MP, you're about to go off.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Raptors. They hold the first place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Brooklyn, 8.5 games behind them.
Well, right now for Brooklyn, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton out there with Filipowski. Then it's Shaden Sharp. Then it's Garrett. And for Toronto, Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then there's Reed. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Mobo in at the 5 spot. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Reed. It doesn't go for him. Good defense by Claxton. Here's Akedia. A three-pointer, no good. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Reed. Basket counts.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Sharp on the wing. Garrett looking over the floor. Craps in the tray.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Reed. It's Dick on the wing. Pass to Reed. Back to Quickly. Quickly off the pick from Reed. And Emmanuel Quickly hits from deep.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Here's Filipowski. Inside. Here's Akedia. Mobo with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Akedia. Dick defending. To the inside. Garrett with the bucket. Garrett's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Reed, coming off 31 points last game. Can't cash in from close range.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Garrett. Over quickly. Barnes grabs the miss.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
That's a nice dime from Barnes, showing he can break down the defense with his passing.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Raptors with the lead. Nice break. Here come the Raptors. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Raptors shooting their first shots of the night from a charity stripe. Marshall, he's checked in for Filipowski. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Nets trail by 3. Here's Akedia. Hits the three-point bomb.
See, he had time to line it up. And you know what? He's capable.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
The Raptors making a switch here. Caffey's checked in. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded. there's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Reed in the post.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Sharp, the pass to Garrett. From past the arc. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Reed. He's got 8.
Nice finish.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, just climbing the ladder. For that 360, stupendous hop.
Yeah, Greg, he was sky high on that finish. Here's Marshall. No scoring in this one. Pass to Garrett. Shot clock at 6. From the wing. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Reed. Here's Dick. Lets it go from deep. Mobo can't hit. Akedia, guarded by Reed. Here's Garrett. He's got 10. Good work there as it goes. Garrett's got 12.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not.
Oh,
Wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow.
That's not what I was expecting.
Oh, me either. I don't think anybody was. Even he didn't know what he was going to pull off on that one. Spectacular.
Oh, he knew what he was going to pull off because you got to practice that one. You don't just come up with a slam like that on the fly. You got to rehearse stuff like that.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just tuning in, teams will make substitutions. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Christie. Dante Exum is out there with Cam Thomas. Then it's Jamison. And it's Marshall in at the power forward position. Reed misses. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay, in that last matchup against the Timberwolves, put on a show. He scored 31 points, and he was a contributor on the defensive end as well. Those were ridiculous numbers he put up. See what he has in store for an encore. Can't wait to see it. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees.
Barnes can't get it to go. Nets trail by 3. Now, here's Exum. Outside Thomas. Pass to Christie. There's the triple. Thomas, no good. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Reed. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here is Marshall. The Nets have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw, no good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Caffey, he's checked in for Toronto. Dick comes in for Grant. Here's Dick. Can't get it to fall. Nets trail by 5. Pass to Sharp. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Garrett's shot is off.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Reed, 16 points for him. Six on the shot clock. Rebound, Brooklyn. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Akenia. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Here's Garrett, quickly covering. Tries again. Garrett's shot is off. Up top, Reed. Here's Dick. And again, no good by Toronto. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Toronto ahead. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. And since we have a chance, let's see our award winners. Players of the week. For the West, Luka Doncic.
No stranger getting recognized. Doncic.
Thanks for spending half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
They've got Grady Dick. Reed is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Mobo in at the center. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Reed misses.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
For the tie, and Sharp puts it in. Sharp's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in scoring, second in field goal percentage, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Pass to Garrett. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Reed throws it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Claxton with it. Nets passing it around. Screen by Claxton. Garrett with the bucket. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Barnes outside. Here's Reed. Oh, he jams it right over Nick Claxton.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Garrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good, Garrett. So both teams making some changes here. He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors leading by 3. Here's Reed with the drive, and Reed throws it down.
Sublime stuff, guys. Absolutely sublime.
Agreed. He's going to start putting on a show now. And so it's Garrett with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Outside Thomas. There's the pick. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Reed gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Nets trail by 7. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Thomas gets a wide open look. Good on the triple. Thomas got himself on the board with 3 there.
You don't want Thomas to heat up from out there. This man is a microwave scorer.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Christie can't hit that one. Good D by Barnes. Claxton with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Garrett. 16 points for him. Pass to Christie. Puts up a deep 3. Mobo with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Reed misses. Thomas surveying the D. Misses in close. Fast break Toronto. The finish. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the lead up to 9 now for Toronto.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And so it's Toronto in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Thomas is out there with Exum. Then it's Malone. Then there's Christie. And it's Marshall in at the power forward. Nets trail by 11. Exum kicks to Thomas. Marshall sets a screen for Thomas. Shot from 12. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
And here is Quickly. Here's Reed. And it's Malone with the rebound. Outside Thomas. Over to the left wing. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Christie.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Picked away. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The Nets working the ball around now. Exum with it. Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Over Quickly. Malone. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Christie. And that one is off. Nice D from Reed.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Now here's Thomas. Stolen by Quickly. Here's the break. Here's Walter. Misses from short range. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And over 2.5. Minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now Reed. Pass to Dick. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dick's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Garrett quickly covering. With that shot, the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Garrett.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Reed gets the bucket. Reeves got 34 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Here's Garrett. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Reed misses. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Garrett. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Reed. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Sharp. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Toronto leading by 6. Here's Reed. 13 feet away. No good that time.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And the layup falls. That's 36 points for Jay.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Filipowski. Here's Garrett. Reed with the block. Dick finds Reed. Down low. Here's Barnes. Filipowski grabs the board. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's the 3. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 18 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Here's Akedia. Here's Reed. He gets it in there. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
Way to bring home that W. Get the popcorn ready. It's game time.
MP, you're my favorite player, man. You always deliver.